guys, today I'm going to be sharing what products I use to create this easy everyday makeup look. Let's get started. There are a couple of things that I like to do before I get started with my makeup, and one of them is just to apply a basic chapstick. And the second one is to use a primer. Today I'm using Maybelline's Baby Skin, but there are a lot of great primers out there. The key of this is just to make sure that it helps keep your makeup all day, so find one that you like. The next thing I'm going to do is to use this Garnier eye roller. I use it in the color medium deep. It's a little hard to find, so I ordered mine off Amazon, but basically I'm going to use this as a concealer. You may have heard that concealer should go on after your foundation, but when you're doing an everyday makeup look that's pretty light, it looks more natural to put your concealer on first. The foundation that I'm using right now is a mineral foundation from CoverFX. It is the Mineral Pressed Foundation in the color G50. I haven't found a brand that does as many skin tones well as CoverFX, so I'm a big fan of their products. And for everyday use, I like to use a mineral-based foundation because I think that it lets my skin breathe and I don't need a ton of coverage, so it definitely works for me. I'm going to use a kabuki brush. This one is by It Cosmetics. I'm really just going to buff this onto my skin everywhere. This step is definitely optional, but I like to set my foundation with a powder, and this one is a little bit heavier. It is the Studio FX from MAC. This is the color NW30, and I have been using this for over 5 years just because I haven't run out of it yet. I'm sure there's a lot of other great setting powders, but this one does the job, and I'm still going strong because I use such little of it. I just use the powder puff that comes with it, and I like to dab it over my eyes, where I definitely want my foundation to sit, around my nose, and really just in my T-zone. So for cheeks, we're going to keep it really simple. If you follow me on Instagram, you know that I absolutely love this It Cosmetics Confidence in a Glow palette. So normally you would do a bronzer and a blush and a highlight. This one combines all three of them into one. So for everyday use, it's perfect. I basically take the palette, all three of them right here, swipe my brush right across, and apply. My next step is to go in with a dark eyeshadow. I have been a fan of this for so many years because I haven't found a shade that's as perfect. This is actually an eyeshadow, and it is from L'Oreal. It is the 830 Deep Mocha. I couldn't tell you where to find it. I have no idea, but I love it, and I use this everywhere. But one of my favorite things to do with it is to use it for a contour. So I'm going to use this angled brush. This one is by e.l.f. and I'm going to lightly dab it into my eyeshadow and intensify my contour. I'm also going to use it right here to contour the temples of my face and right at the bottom. So normally I would use Half Baked and Naked, but as you can tell, Half Baked isn't doing so well. So today I'm going to be using Naked with a little bit of Smog, which is this chocolatey brown color. I'm going to apply that straight to my eyelids. I like to take a little bit of the color Sin and put it right here on the insides of my eye and blend it out. We're going for a natural look today, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that eyeshadow that I talked to you about earlier, dab a little bit into it with a blending brush, and use it to make this outer V. What that is that you're going to use the outside 1/3 of your eye and the very top of the crease, and you're going to make a V shape with your blending brush. The key to a natural eyeshadow look is to make sure that you are blending. Blend, 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 and when you think you're done blending, do it a little bit more. The next thing I'm going to do is apply a liquid eyeliner to the top of my eyelids. This one is by Mary Kay. There are also some really great ones by Kat Von D. There is the Feline one by L'Oreal that I really like. This one came to me in a PR package and I actually really love the formula. Then we're finishing up my eyes by using 3 different mascara products because I have the world's smallest lashes. And since I refuse to get eyelash extensions or any kind of crazy falsies, mascara it is. So the first thing I'm going to be doing is using an eyelash curler. I'm going to quickly curl my lashes and then I'm going to prime them with this L'Oreal Voluminous Primer. I'm then going to use a combination of QO, which is a Canadian brand that I absolutely love. It's a drugstore brand, so if you have any friends in Canada, ask them to pick this up for you. And then also the new Lash Paradise from L'Oreal. I'm going to let that set for a second before I apply 2 rounds of mascara. In the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and line my bottom lash line. For this, I like to use a dark brown pencil eyeliner. The reason why I go with dark brown is because I do want this to look a little bit more natural, and I find that black is just a really harsh line. So if you feel like you love lining your waterline and you like the look of it, but black is a little too intense, try dark brown. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to apply just a little bit right underneath my lash line. And because I'm going for a very natural look, I'm actually going to take my handy dandy eyeshadow and an angle brush, and I'm going to just go over that. So really playing up the dark brown here. Alright, first round of mascara has set and we're ready for the second. I'm going to go in with Lash Paradise. I feel like I make the funniest face when I'm applying mascara. Like, why does my mouth have to open? Maybe I'm holding my breath. I don't know. The next thing I'm going to do is go in with my QO mascara. Once your lashes are long and voluminous, we are going to do our second to last step, which is our brows. Now for everyday use, it's really up to you on how intense you want your brows to be. I love intense brows, but for everyday use, if I'm being honest, I don't go all out. Again, very handy eyeshadow. I'm going to go in with that angle brush that I used earlier and just do small strokes to fill in any sparse lines in my eyebrows. You can definitely tell the difference between my brows, and what I'm doing is 3 things. I'm filling in the front where my eyebrows are pretty sparse, and then I'm following that line down and I'm making sure that I line the arch from the bottom and from the top, and then I'm extending my eyebrows just a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing on the other side. So for an everyday lip, I'm usually doing a combination of these 2. I'm going to go ahead and do the Stila Patina color and then also Beeper by ColourPop, which I'm desperately running out of. I'm not going to be using a lip liner or anything because I want this to look very natural, and Stila's color is very pink. So this is really pretty if you like bright pink colors. For everyday use, I do tone it down a little bit with Beeper. That's the final look. I'm all done with my everyday makeup tutorial. If you guys like this and want to see more videos, please be sure to give my video a thumbs up, subscribe, and definitely leave a comment below. I'll see you in the next one. Thanks!